Hi there, I'm Paul Elmore. I'm a licensed professional counselor here in Portland, Oregon, and I'm going through some marriage questions on Facebook. Here's one of the questions that came up. Hi, looking for some advice. My husband tends to have a negative outlook and seems to hold bitterness. I have mentioned going to counseling. He seems to be against counseling, thinking it won't work. I just want to try and help, just not sure what I can do. Any ideas? It's really hard to be around someone who tends to be a little bit more on the negative side or the glass half empty kind of side. That is a difficult experience for some people. And it's really common to say, I want to try to change them. I want to make them happy. I want to make them happier. I want them to see the positive things in life. What you actually are communicating to them is, you need to change your feelings. The way you see life is wrong. And again, I know you probably don't mean that. I know you're not trying to intentionally try to communicate to him, but chances are you're triggering that defensiveness, that protective part of his brain. And the minute you do that, he's now not open to change. And offering an idea like counseling, which is about changing, isn't going to be received real well. Instead of trying to change his feelings, I would encourage you to be a little bit more curious. So when he says, this isn't going to go really good, wow, tell me more. And not in a facetious, bitter kind of mocking, wow, everything's really, really bad. Don't do that, okay? Not those kind of questions. Genuinely say, it really sounds like you're kind of concerned about how this is going. Tell me more. What are you worried about? What's going to happen if we do this? What would happen if that bad thing happened? What would that make you feel? And by asking a couple of those questions, I used to call it the 3 whys. Why? Asking those questions over and over, you get down to the core issue, the root issue. Again, whether that's about security or money or significance or stability or freedom or whatever those things are, there's always a reason why he tends to be so negative. And your job, your opportunity is to learn how to ask the right questions so you get to those core issues. When you do that, what you're doing is his brain now goes, oh, she cares, she's listening. She's not trying to change me. And his brain softens. That defensive brain turns off and he actually becomes more open and receptive to what you have to say. I wouldn't be surprised if he turned around and goes, well, what do you think? What do you think is going to happen? And now he's asking you what you think. And now you have opportunity to share rather than trying to force what you think is a positive or a better way to go about whatever the issue is. So again, in relationships, you're trying not to trigger your spouse's defensive brain, their survival brain in their head, the part that says, I got to keep safe. You're trying your best not to trigger that in the relationship. So give this a try, see if those questions work, go to validating his feelings first before trying to change them, and let's see what happens. Anyway, just an idea I share with lots of my clients and maybe thought it would be helpful for you. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time. Bye-bye.